Welcome dear subscribers and viewers. Thanks for subscribing Blackbix. Today we are going to have quiz on chapter number 4 of class 8 agriculture. Video is going to be exciting and engaging, so watch thoroughly. You can pause the video to note down important key points from the video. As usual, you will get 5 seconds to give your answer. So let's get started. Your first question, you can see this. Which of the following economic activities connected with the extraction and the production of the natural resources? Your options are secondary activities, primary activities, tertiary activities, or non-economic activities. And your time starts now. Which is related with the extraction and the production of natural resources. Right, time up. Now the correct answer is primary activities. Primary activities include the extraction and the production of the natural resources. Generally, it involves the agriculture, animal rearing, and secondary activities are connected with the processing of the resources. Generally, it covers the manufacturing industries, and tertiary activities include different kind of services like the insurance services, banking services, teaching, medical services, different kind of services. So this economic activity which is related with the extraction and the production of the natural resources, that these activities are called primary activities, and non-economic activities are different because they do not generate income. Now let's move to the question number 2. Question number 2, as you can see, this question is, the word agriculture is derived from the Latin word ager, which means, what does it mean? Your options are plants, cultivation, soil, or the crops. And your time starts now. What is the meaning of word ager? So the correct answer is soil. The word agriculture is derived from the Latin word ager, which means soil, and the word culture means cultivation. So the term agriculture means cultivation of the soil. I hope the point is clear. Moving to question number 3. Question number 3 is, in the world, how much percentage of the population is engaged in the agricultural activities? Extra full stop is here. Just options are 40%, 70%, 66%, or 50%. How much of the population is depending over the agriculture? Your time starts now. So the correct answer is 50%. In the world, 50% of the persons are engaged in the agricultural activity, and in our country, India, 2/3 of the India's population is engaged on the agriculture for their livelihood. It's around 66%. Moving to question number 4. Question number 4 is, breeding of fishes commercially in specially constructed tanks and the ponds is known as, what does it known as? What is the meaning? Pisciculture, sericulture, viticulture, or the horticulture. And your time starts now. You'll get 5 seconds. Where the fishes are breeded. And correct answer is pisciculture. Pisciculture is related with the breeding of fishes. Sericulture is related with the commercial rearing of the silkworms. Viticulture is the cultivation of the grapes, and horticulture means growing vegetables, flowers, and the fruits for the commercial purposes. So breeding of fishes is pisciculture. It's a science of rearing fishes. Moving to the next question. This is question number 5. Keep this in mind, in note. Which of the following is not an input in the farm system? Farming is a system, and this system which is not included as input. Your options are seeds, crops, machinery, or the chemicals. And your time starts now. Which is not included as input? 2, 1, 0. And your answer is crops. Crops are not included as input. In the agriculture, important inputs are seed, fertilizers, machine, and labor. These all are inputs, while plowing, sowing, irrigation, weeding, and harvesting are the processes. So basically there are 3 things are there. First one is input, then process, then the outcome, right? So the input is, these are the inputs: seeds, fertilizers, machinery, and the labor. And the processing involves plowing, sowing, irrigation, and weeding and harvesting. And finally the output is basically the crops, or suppose in the dairy farm it will be dairy products, or in the poultry farm it will be poultry products. So point is clear. So are you ready for question number 6? Question number 6 is, which of the following is not a feature of subsistence farming? And your options are use of household labor, large areas are cultivated using the machines in subsistence farming, option number C is farmers grow crop from themselves, and option number D is low level of the technology is used. And your time starts now. Which is not a feature of subsistence farming. And time up. Correct answer is large areas are cultivated using the machine. This statement is wrong because this is the feature of commercial farming, where farmers are rich and they own large areas to cultivate and they use modern machines, while in subsistence farming farmers go for themselves, for their family, for their own consumption, and they use traditional methods of harvesting, sowing and irrigation, and low level of technology is used in the subsistence farming. They use household laborers in the subsistence farming, and farmers grow crop on small land holdings, so their production is less. So I hope the point is clear. These blue are all are the features of subsistence farming, while this large areas are cultivated using machines is a feature of commercial farming. Next, moving question number 7, and 7 is, which type of farming is practiced in the areas with high population pressure on the land, like in the urban areas? And your options are primitive subsistence farming, option number B is intensive subsistence farming, option number C is plantation farming, and option number D is commercial farming. Okay, time starts now. Which is practiced in densely populated area, which kind of farming? And time up. Correct answer is intensive subsistence farming. In this type of farming, farmers grow on a small piece of land, on a smaller land holding, and then they use different kind of chemicals, pesticides, weedicides to get more from a small piece of land. So this is why it is intensive, and this is practiced in the thickly populated areas where much land is not available for the agriculture. And in India it is popular in the West Bengal, in Kerala, in the coastal Andhra Pradesh areas. Okay, so the point is clear that in the urban areas intensive subsistence farming is practiced. Moving to question number 8, and question number 8 is, what is the main crop of intensive farming? In the intensive farming, which crop is grown? What is the main crop? Rice, or is it a wheat, or cotton, or jute? And your time starts now. What is the main crop of intensive farming? The correct answer is rice. Rice is the main crop in this intensive farming, and other important crop which can be also grown in the intensive farming by the farmer, those are wheat, maize, pulses and the oil seeds. So rice is the main crop in the intensive farming. Question number 9 is, which of the following is a kharif crop? You know there are 3 seasons, Rabi, Kharif and Zaid, and which is the kharif crop? Identify it. Wheat, is it a wheat, or grams, or sugarcane, or the rice? And your time starts now. Which is a kharif crop? So the correct answer is rice. Rice is a kharif crop, while wheat and grams are rabi crop, and sugar is an annual crop, because once farmers put it in the soil and they get the harvest for whole year, so it is an annual crop as well as cash crops. Okay, so rice is a kharif crop, and wheat and grams are rabi crops which are grown in the winter. Moving to question number 10. Question number 10 is, which of the following crop is known as golden fiber? And your options are bajra, groundnuts, jute, or the mustard seeds. And your time starts now. Which is known as golden fiber. So the correct answer is jute. Jute is also known as golden fiber. It is a natural fiber, and West Bengal is the largest producer of the jute, and India and Bangladesh are the leading producers of the jute. Now moving to question number 11. 10 is clear that golden fiber is jute. Question number 11 is, which of the following is not an example of plantation crop? And your options are sugarcane, rice, banana, or the rubber, which is not an example of the plantation crop. And the time up. Let's see what is the answer. Answer is rice. Wheat and rice are the examples of the food crop. They are not the plantation crop, while tea, coffee, rubber, sugarcane, palm oil, banana, these are the examples of the plantation crops. So rice and wheat are food crops. Tea, coffee, rubber, sugarcane, banana are the examples of the plantation crops. Okay. Now let's see what is question number 12. Question number 12 is which of the following is not correctly matched? And your options are rubber in Malaysia, coffee in Brazil, cocoa in Mexico, and tea in India. And your time starts now when the plantation farms are wrongly matched. Okay, time up. Let's see what is the answer. Correct answer is cocoa in Mexico. This is wrong because in the Mexico cocoa plantation farms are not found. Right, it is found in the West Indies. West Indies is popular for the cocoa plantation farms, and while rubber farms are in the Malaysia, and Brazil is popular for the coffee production, and India and Sri Lanka are popular for the tea production, tea plantation farms. So West Indies is popular for the cocoa farms, not the Mexico. Moving to question number 13. Question number 13 is which of the following is a food crop? And your options are coffee, option number B is tea, option number C is millets, and option number D is cotton. And your time starts now. Which of the following is a food crop? Find out. So the correct answer is millets. Major food crops are wheat and rice, and other food crops are maize and millets. Jute and cotton are fiber crops, and important beverage crops are tea and coffee. So tea and coffee are beverage crops, jute and cotton are fiber crops, and food crops include wheat, rice, maize, and millets. So here the correct answer is millets is a food crop. Now moving to question number 14. 14 is which country is the largest producer of the rice in the world? Your options are India, Egypt, Japan, China, and your time starts now. It's the largest producer of the rice in the world, and correct answer is China. China is the largest producer of the wheat and rice in the world, and India is the second largest producer of the wheat and rice in the world. Now moving to question number 15. Question number 15 is which of the following are known as coarse grains? And your options are urad, arhar, grams, jowar, bajra, ragi, option number B, option number C is maize, and option number D is wheat and rice. And your time starts now. Which are known as coarse grains? Coarse grains. Okay, answer is jowar, bajra, and ragi, right? So basically millets is a combination. It's a combination of the jowar, bajra, and ragi, and they are known as coarse grains. And these are hardy crops, means in variety of different climatic conditions this can be grown, and it requires low rainfall and high to moderate temperature they can bear, and so they can be grown in different varieties of climate. So the correct answer is jowar, bajra, ragi, or millets are known as coarse grains. Moving to question number 16. Question number 16 is which of the following is a leguminous crop? And your options are, I think you read it in the science. One is cotton, B is jute, C is pulses, and D is jowar. And your time starts now. Which one is leguminous crops? Okay, and your answer is pulses. Pulses are leguminous crops because these crops are used in the parallel to the food crops because they add nitrogen in the soil due to rhizobium, which is found in the roots of those plants, in the leguminous plants. So pulses are leguminous crops. They add nitrogen in the soil. Now moving to the question number 17, right? 17 is which one of the following is not a cropping season? You know it. And your options are kharif, rabi, zaid, or winter. And your time starts now. So the correct answer is winter. Winter is not a cropping season. Our three major cropping seasons in the India are kharif, rabi, and the zaid. Now next question is question number 18. You can see that Which country is the largest producer of the fruits and the vegetable in the world? Means in the horticulture, which country is the largest producer? And your options are USA, India, China, or the South Africa. And your time starts now. Which is the largest producer of the fruits and vegetables? So the correct answer is India. India is the largest producer of fruits and vegetables in the world, and about 13% of the world's vegetables are produced by India. Moving to question number 19. Question number 19 is, which soil is also known as cotton soil? You know it. Sandy soil, laterite soil, black soil, or the alluvial soil. And your time starts now. So the correct answer is black soil. Cotton requires high temperature, light rainfall, 210 frost-free days, because frost is very dangerous for growing the cotton, and it grows well in the black soil because it can retain and maintain the moisture. So black soil is also known as cotton soil. Cotton grows well in the black soil. Moving to question number 20. Question number 20 is, who discovered the coffee plant? It's from the book, and your options are Caldi, or Shane Long, or Tim Berners-Lee, and Thomas Edison. And your time starts now. Who discovered coffee? Is it Caldi, or Shane Long, or Tim Berners-Lee? Correct answer is Caldi. In 850, Caldi, an Arab goat rearer, discovered this coffee. Right, coffee was discovered by Caldi. He was from Arab country. And Chinese emperor, right, Shennong, discovered the tea. And all of you know that Tim Berners-Lee invented the internet, and Thomas Edison was known for invention of light bulbs. So the correct answer, that who invented coffee or who discovered the coffee, that is Caldi. And this Chinese emperor Shennong discovered the tea. Now question number 21 is, in which type of farming farmers grow food, fodder crops, and rear the animals as well as on the same piece of land? So option number 1 is mixed farming, option number B is plantation farming, option number C is subsistence farming, and option number D is shifting cultivation. And your time starts now, where the fodder crop and animals are reared together. So the correct answer is mixed farming. So mixed farming, farmers grow the food and fodder as well as they rear the animal, and it is basically practiced in the developed country like the European, Eastern USA, Argentina, Southeast Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. So basically it is practiced in these countries, in these areas. So what is the meaning of mixed farming? Mixed farming means food, fodder crops, means the crops and the animals are reared together by the farmer on the same piece of land. Moving to question number 22. Question number 22, you can see which of the following is not correctly matched again. So it's about slash and burn farming. Milpa, Mexico; Ladang in Malaysia; Roka in Thailand; and Jhuming in the northeast India, basically Nagaland, Manipur. The time starts now. Which one is not correctly matched? Time up. Your answer is Roka in Thailand, right? So shifting cultivation is practiced in the different part of the world, and they have different kind of names, right? They are known with the different names. Like Jhuming is the name in the northeast India, and Milpa is the name of the slash and burn agriculture or shifting cultivation in the Mexico. M for Milpa, M for Mexico. So Milpa is the name of shifting cultivation in the Mexico, and Ladang is basically practiced in the Malaysia. It is again a type of shifting cultivation, and Roka is basically practiced in the Amazon basin in the Brazil. So this option number C, Roka in Thailand, this option is wrong, because Roka is the local name of the Brazil for shifting cultivation. So this was wrong. Learn it. There can be different kind of questions can be formed from here. Moving to question number 23. Question number 23 is, in commercial grain farming, which of the following grains are commonly grown? Which grains are grown in the commercial grain farming? Is it wheat and maize, or cotton and jute, or maize and rice, or wheat and rice? and your time starts now. What is grown in the commercial grain farming? Right, correct answer is wheat and the maize. These are basically grown in the commercial grain farming. These are commonly grown. So in the commercial grain farming, farming crops are grown for commercial purposes, because the word is here, commercial means for sale they grow. So wheat and maize are commonly grown, right? And they are grown to sale in the market. So just keep this in mind, that wheat and maize are the two major grains which are grown in the commercial grain farming. Point is clear, I hope. Next one is question number 24. This is second last question. Which crop is also known as maize? Your options are corn, rice, wheat, or the flax seeds. And your time starts now. So the correct answer is maize means corn, right? Corn is also known as maize, and rice is also known as paddy. Right, so anywhere you see paddy, then it means rice, and maize means corn. Now let's see what is the last question, question number 25. Which of the following is the characteristic of commercial farming? Identify which one is correct about the commercial farming. Your options are: production is usually low from the farm, the pressure of the population is high on the land, and option number C is transport and communication plays an important role in the commercial farming. And option number D, the plots of the land are fragmented and they are small. And your time starts now. Now let's see what is the correct answer. Correct answer is that the transport and communication plays important role in the commercial farming. So other options like production is usually low is related with the subsistence farming. The pressure of the population is high on the land. This is again about the subsistence farming, because in the commercial farming the land holdings are bigger and there is a less pressure of population over the land, and plots are fragmented. This is not correct about the commercial farming. It is a feature of subsistence farming. So now it's the end of the lesson. Thank you so much for watching, and